Much of this region is a trackless wilderness. While struggling across this landscape, Bingham was greeted by the same thunderous sound that greets me now. Can you hear that? That is the river called Urabamba. To Hiram Bingham, it was an obstacle that stood between him and what he hoped was Vilcabamba, and he had to find a way across it. Swimming or wading into the Class 5 rapids of the Urabamba is not only impractical, it could be fatal. Bingham hired several local men to help build a bridge that would enable him to haul tons of equipment across the river. We don't know which specific section of the river Bingham actually crossed, but what we do know is that he used local resources to build a bridge to get across the Urabamba. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. According to his notebooks, Bingham estimated that building a bridge would save him a week of hard trekking. Coco. Buenos días. Bien, ¿y tú? So this is Coco. He's basically the chief of the guys here that we've hired. All right, here's the plan. I should say first, I've never done this, but then again, neither did Hiram Bingham. We're just going to use ingenuity and local resources to cross this river right here. Coco and I have come up with a 3-stage crossing. Stage 1 is right here. From this rock to that rock, which I know you're saying, why don't you just walk there? Because we have a lot of gear. The second stage is from that rock across the rapids to the large white rock sticking out over there. It's about, I don't know, 18 feet. And the third and final stage is to go from that rock to the shore on the other side. We're going to do that with the logs, with the rope, and, you know, a lot of creativity. This is going to be an experimental process. With poles made from local eucalyptus trees, our bridge starts to take shape. I'm wrapping the logs together. Wrap it first this way, bind it that way. So this type of lashing is great if you want to bind logs together and you don't have nails. So if you're ever on a desert island and you need to make a raft, check out this technique a little more carefully. We start by laying down 2 guide poles. They'll serve as a scaffold for us to get the first section of bridge in place. It would have taken a bridge at least this size to get Hiram Bingham and his team across the Urabamba. It's pretty good. Looks like phase 1 is complete. Now we're on to phase 2. And these are the logs we're going to use for phase 2. We've cut and notched logs and lashed them together to make them long enough to get across the river. So, okay? The tricky part, of course, is getting the logs up and out into the river. Okay. They got hung up on a rock. You can see it. Ah, yeah. Okay. Okay. It's a real challenge to maneuver the logs while navigating these boulders. I think we're stuck in the rock again. We've been at this for half a day. This is physically tough work, and we aren't even halfway across the river yet. Come on, guys. Where is it? There we go. See? Aurelio volunteers to be the first man to test our wobbly bridge across the cold, swift rapids. And I just want to point out, these guys are wearing life jackets. The Urabamba is a Class 5, at times Class 6 rapid, which means should someone fall in there, that's lethal. You could die. Aurelio and Jorge haul the third bridge across the middle of the river. All right, bravo! And now, this is the moment of truth. You can see for yourself that our bridge looks a lot like Bingham's. See how well this bridge does. And Hiram Bingham didn't have a life jacket, so I won't either. See how it goes. Whoa, whoa. I think that's the worst of it. From here, whoa. And there we go. Reaching the other side, Bingham was able to continue on to what he hoped was Urabamba, and his crew came along with the gear. Vengan, amigos!